Recording.
All right. I have got the gas, and now it's time to haul. Come along, come along. All right, you guys, I'm going to tell you guys a story. Yeah. It's storytelling time with Slappy Adventures.
All right, it's storytelling time with Slappy Adventure. Yay!
Papa Slappy, would you please tell us a story? Please, please.
All right, children. Let Slappy Adventures tell you a little story. You guys ready?
Yeah, we ready.
All right, here we go.
Once upon a time, not long ago.
Ooh, I hooked that curve. Hook him, Slappy. I'm going to tell you a story about a PK kid. And the PK kid I'm talking about is me. Do y'all know what a PK is? That is a preacher's kid. Yep, my dad was a preacher. We grew up in the church. My granddaddy founded a church in Alcoa. Don't know exactly the date. St. Peter's Primitive Baptist Church. And we sang in the choir. My granny played the organ. My aunties played the piano. We all sung in the choir. All the cousins and family members. That was some of the best times of my life. Singing in there with my cousins and sisters and brothers. And I know getting slapped in the head because we was acting, funny in church and cutting up. I mean, people got a granddaddy or a daddy or a granny or anybody that's your elder give you that look. You doing something, and they just look at you and give you that look. And boy, it strikes the fear of God in you. You just stop whatever you're doing. Even if you wasn't doing nothing, it might have been your cousin doing something 2 rows behind you. And just because you was in granddaddy's or granny's or your daddy's eyesight, he give you that look off that pulpit, and it wasn't meant for you, but everybody around you froze. Skirt! Because you didn't want what was coming after that look. You did not want what come after that look. We grew up in the era where the parent does not spare the rod. And we got them hind ends busted, boy, when we was bad. We got chastised now. We got, as they say, we got took to the woodshed. We got some straightening when you did something you weren't supposed to be doing. So, needless to say, I wasn't doing the old bunch because I didn't want to daggone see that side. But I had my share of daggone tail whoopings. Well, yeah, we used to have a good time, PK kids. We was out there, joking and having fun. They say the PK kids are the worst, but we always was respectable and went to church on time and, did what we supposed to do and try not to embarrass that family name. That's one thing about it. My granddaddy say, Popo got him somebody. If you're going to be in the paper for something, make sure it's for something good. Don't be in the paper for nothing bad. He said, that's my name that you're representing, that Jackson. That's my name that you cared. And the small town that we lived in, bad news travels fast. Good news will travel, but not as much as bad news. You know, everybody like, oh, did you hear? Did you hear? Did you hear? So bad news travels really, really fast. And I've always had a pride of keeping my name good. You know, to get your name good is one thing, and keeping it good is another. We've always had a good name. And what the Bible says, honor mother and father. I've always tried to keep that. You know, I ain't gonna say I've always been this and that, but I used to get into some mess now. I used to get into it, but I got into all my stuff in the next town over. I got into my stuff in Knoxville. Well, Knoxville 8 was about 15, 20 minutes away, which is still good travel, but I didn't do it, I didn't do it around where I was raised at. Not to say trouble is good no matter where you go, but I definitely didn't want to do it at my hometown. So, wasn't no criminal or nothing like that. Just young in your 20s, and sometimes you want to party a little bit too hard, or you get a little bit angry at something and then lose your temper, and you know, something like that. Things that you have to develop when you're young. I had to tell you a story when I went to jail about 6 times over my license. Golly, boy, I thought I was never going to get that out behind me. You know, it takes you 5 minutes to get in trouble, but it takes you 5 years to get out of it. And that was daggum 20-something, 30, maybe 30 years ago. So nowadays, it takes you 5 minutes, probably 2 minutes to get in trouble, and 10 years to get out of it. What in the blue blazers is that? What in the blue blazers was that? A little old moped, bicycle, moped-looking job. I'm not exactly sure what that was, but I didn't want no part of it. Well, yeah, that's part of being a PK kid. You got to look good, be good, and be well. I'm taking this thing to the workplace. I'm finna go get this money. Now just put something in your ear while I make my appearance. You like it? I like it. That is Mr. Williams approved. Let's go get this money, y'all.
Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Slappy Adventures. Please like, share, and comment. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Hey, stay tuned for more videos.